Hi, this is Jim. Uh, we I want to show you today how to make a dubbing loop, and this is a way you can get longer strands onto your fly. Um, Here's the fly I'm going to be tying, and it's exceptionally good fly for, we wouldn't believe it, but channel catfish through the ice. We just had a cold snap here in central Illinois, and looks like we're going to have a little ice fishing, so I decided to tie a couple of these and thought, well, this would be a good opportunity to show you how to make a dubbing loop. First I'll dub on this back end of this fly, and I'll just dub that in the regular manner. So again, get my thread a little wet, my fingers, pull off a little bit of dubbing at a time, make a dubbing loop, and then before I start actually wrapping it, I get it just a little bit wetter. Roll back my slack thread on my spool, and then I'm not going to come very far back on this fly because I want to be able to put a mealworm or a waxworm on the back end of there, and I don't want a lot up here at the very front of the fly either, because that's where that collar is going to go. What I'm putting on right here is chartreuse ice dubbing. It's really a wonderful material, and you can get it at Angler's Workshop. So there's the main part of my body here. Now we're ready to make the dubbing loop. And in order to do that, I pull out some extra line like this, bring the thread back up, wrap it around the loop a couple times, wrap a few more wraps. Now this is pretty solid. I'll use my dubbing twister, and I'm going to park my bobbin over here on the side out of the way. Like that. Okay. And that's going to be kind of in the way, so I'll move it. Okay, here we go. Now I'm ready to get my dubbing material, which is going to be rabbit fur, and I'll cut it straight off of the hide. When you cut fur off the hide, you want to cut it down close to the hide. Otherwise you end up with a mess after a while that you can't get any more fur off. Okay, then what I do is I pull this under fur out of the hide and hold on back here to the end. See that fur coming off? So I'll take most of this out of here. Here's the clump that I have. And I just hold on to this back end. I'll pull all this under fur out. You can see I had a whole pile of it here. Okay, now this I want about this long right here. So I'm going to hold on there, and I'm going to cut most of this off so it'll be the right length. So I'll cut it off about here. Okay, and here's what I have. And I'll put this in our dubbing, in our loop. I'm going to get that a little wetter to hold on to that fur a little better. And this part where you have to be careful. I like to get these threads real close together like this. Whoops. And now we'll have to spread these apart. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to spin this dubbing loop up tight. Move these guys here just a little bit. And you keep twisting this, and after you twist a while it starts getting real spiky dubbing there, and it'll start pulling the thread in. As it twists tighter and tighter, the thread gets shorter. So at some point you'll decide that's just about what we need to be able to wrap, and it's all spiky and pointing out. See this? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this now. Then I'm going to use my fingernails to push this on down in here a ways. If you have some clumps that are kind of thick, you can thin those a little bit. And now I've got just pretty much what I want right here. So now I have to tie off this dubbing loop. So wrap a few wraps through here. And get that dubbing loop out there in front. Looks like I need 3 hands, doesn't it? At this point, if you push this on down and give this a tug, now it's pretty well locked in, that loop is, so I can cut off the excess. And again, I don't pinch my scissors close, I just push on this thread and the thread will come off and I won't cut off all my fur. Okay, now I'm going to bring this back, get it a little wet, and bring it back to where I do a few wraps in front of there and do a whip finish. And this is how you make a dubbing loop and use it on your fly. Looks like I have a few little pieces of fur that are a little longer than what I want, so like this one I'll just grab a hold and pull off. Okay, that's pretty much what I want right there. I hope those channel cats go for it. Of course, bluegill will eat it, and a lot of times crappie will eat it too. So here's my finished fly, and you really can't get this nice hackle collar very easily any other way than to have a dubbing loop. So it's well worth learning how to do. There are several flies that use this. Good fishing.